Hello, historians. Today we are going to take some notes. As historians, it's important once we have read articles or watched videos to determine what's important and to keep that thinking in a spot, and we're going to do that in our social studies notebooks. So if you do not have your social studies notebook, please get your social studies notebook. Yep, really, go get it, please. And remember, when you're working in a notebook, we start at the front and we turn pages until we get to the next blank page. So it's not just random. So your next blank page, and I'd like for you to write the heading Explorers. So we have been learning about either groups of people who were explorers or individuals who were known as explorers. So in your notebook, please write Explorers. At any time, if I'm going too fast and you don't have all of the information, press pause, write what you need to in your notebook, and then press play to finish the video. By the end of this video, everything that I have written in my notebook, you should write in your notebook. Yes, you're writing it in your notebook. You can do it. All right, so the first explorers that we've done is the Vikings. It's a group of people, so I'd like for you to write the Vikings, and this group was from Scandinavia. That's Norway, Sweden. It was a part of Northern Europe. So I'd like for you to write the Vikings from Scandinavia. One of the pieces of information that we learned from the ReadWorks article is the Vikings, we already have that heading, were at North America about 500 years before Columbus. So we have learned that Columbus wasn't the person who discovered America. We know that there were indigenous people already living there, and then people from Europe came over, and so the Vikings were in what's now known as North America about 500 years before Columbus. Also, what we know about Vikings is they were master shipbuilders, and knowing how to build those ships, they could sail many farther, that they could get farther on their trips. Also, fierce pirates. I know you might be thinking that pirates are made up, but it's not. And they're not pirates like in the movies we've got a parrot on our shoulder and they say, "Aye, matey." But pirates are people who sail from place to place and rob people. So it's not that they look like what you might think a pirate does in a movie, but it's a group of people that are sailing from place to place and stealing from other people. Not such a great reputation. All right, next we have a person. We watched a video about Vasco da Gama, and Vasco da Gama is from Portugal. So to your notebook, would you please add Vasco da Gama from Portugal? And as historians, it is reported that Vasco da Gama was the first person to sail from Europe around Africa to Southeast Asia. So trade was important. Countries wanted to trade. They wanted these fast routes. They wanted to be able to get their things quickly and get them back to their countries. So explorers were on the lookout trying to figure out a faster route. And Da Gama was one. He was the first person to sail from Europe around Africa to Southeast Asia. Fifth graders, please write all of this information in your notebook. I will be doing a notebook check later in the week. So please write all of this in your notebook.